What's up guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're looking at the 120mm Discovery FE wheel from Cloud Wheels, and I'm wondering, can this replace my favourite electric skateboard wheel of all time? Stay tuned to find out if it makes it. So I've actually had this wheel for about 6 months at this point, and I've racked up about 300 miles on this setup on my Meepo Flow, which is an absolutely awesome shortboard. If you want to know more about that, there'll be a link in the description to that video. Now I'm going to compare this to my all-time favourite electric skateboard wheel, which is the Rovers from Cloud Wheel. Now the size of this wheel is 120mm wide and is featuring that dampering core system that Cloud Wheels are known for. What's nice about this new design from Cloud Wheels is they've gone over that kind of round design to have more of a flat contact patch for your board. When I first tried my first ever Cloud Wheels about 2-3 years ago, they had that round contact patch which you needed to wear in to get these wheels up to scratch for real world riding. Now it's nice to see out the box you've got that flat contact patch, which is a nice matte and almost like frosted finish now, which really locks you in on the roughest of UK roads. As well as that flat design, it's also feeling nice rounded corners, which is not going to snap and get caught on the road. A lot of time with those flat corners on your street wheel, you do get nicks, chunks and bits of bumps coming off your wheel, which can damage it over time. If you had like a flat edge to it, you're more likely to kind of break it off and chip and wear this wheel much faster than you really want to. With those rounded corners, it can almost warp and move with the road, which is a really good thought. And what's nice about that kind of foamed core design, now featuring in these wheels, if you look really closely, you can see these foam core that goes all on the inside. Now these do come in different colours, which I'll mention later on in the video, but if you can see here, the core actually extends over the core of the wheel. A lot of the original Cloud Wheels had like a difficulty with this core. Now I've not been kind to this wheel. I've taken it to skate parks, I've even done some mild off-road riding with this board, just simply due to its massive size of the wheel. Now if you see in the centre here, the foam actually extends past the centre ring of the wheel, so it actually will go over and it will actually compress and move with the tyre. Now the hardness of this wheel is 78A, which isn't a really high number, so it gives you a nice squidgy, comfortable design. Now with the wheel being nice and flat and rounded and smooth, you do get excellent rolling resistance. If you see here in this clip, I actually let go of the controller and the rolling resistance with these wheels was absolutely insane. It just kept going and going. You simply can't get that amount of rolling resistance from an AT tyre which squidges into the road, and you do pay for that with the energy of the board. With a street wheel, especially 120mm, you could roll for days and days, which hypothetically will increase the range of your board as well as a top speed. As I said in my previous Rovers video, that wheel got me back in love with street wheels again. When I was riding street wheels about 2-3 years ago, it was mostly out of necessity for longer ranges. That is gone nowadays. With the street wheels that are coming out nowadays from Cloud Wheels, it is sparking a love for street wheels all again. So these wheels are more designed for rolling resistance and high speed. With that larger size, smooth contact patch and a little bit of cushioning, it's a bit of an all-rounder if you will. And also you get bushings included, which is a nice little bonus. Now as I said earlier in the video, this tyre does come in 3 different ranges of colours. It comes in a black, tropical green and a red. I wanted to opt for the green because I love having colour in the e-skate world. Too many times we have black on black on black. We do need a bit of freshness, a little bit of summer air in the air. So with the green, I'm really liking this design. Now with the core of this design, it is featuring an ABEC core. Now there are a range of different cores available for electric skateboarding nowadays, but I seem to find the ABEC is the main design for most boards in the scene, or the Kegel. Those seem to be the most 2 dominant forms of pulley system for the wheel. Now what's good about the website from Cloud Wheel is it does give you a range of different boards that this is compatible with. You can buy this wheel on its own, or you can buy it with a pulley system. Now as I said, 300 miles on this board, it is not showing any wear or tear. And now like I said, I've taken this off road, on road and really gnarly conditions, and it's been still working a treat. So these are going to last a really long time, which is going to be a benefit over the Rovers. Now the price of these wheels come in two different flavours depending if you need a pulley system or not. Now the pricing of these wheels is either $149 or $179 depending if you need the pulleys or not. Now compared to other companies' street wheel conversion kits, this is about on point to what you expect from a street wheel setup. Now for comparison purposes, looking at the Evolve 97mm street conversion kit, that is £200. So these are cheaper than what Evolve is pricing for the street conversion kit. So pretty good for me. Now in summary, are these going to top my all-time favourite wheel, which are the I Wonder Cloud Rover wheels? I'm going to say no, and the reason why is that the rubber terrain on this tire is really nice, but it doesn't last very long. So if you're looking for a long-lasting high-speed wheel, I'd go for this one. If you're kind of happy with replacing your wheel after so many hundreds of miles, go for the Rovers. But for me personally, these are really nice wheels, and I've really been impressed with the rolling resistance, specifically the hint of green, and having a really nice ride out of it the whole time. It's nice and grippy, it's never broke traction for me, and being able to do a little bit of mild off-roading with that 18 wheel is A+. So you need to ask yourself, would you want something that is more grippy but less long lasting, something that is just as grippy, higher top speed and a bit more chunkier? It's up to you really. Comment below, would you go for a Rover, would you go for the Discovery FE wheel, or would you recommend something else? Put in the description below, I'd like to know what you think. Anyway, that's a review of the I Wonder Cloud wheels after 300 miles, and I like to say, these are really good wheels. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to get your own set, there'll be a link in the description below with an affiliate code to support the channel and save you some money. Anyway, see you on the next one. I'll see you soon. Peace.